That's when we want to play as a hunter, cabin and hunter shed, so you don't have to manage all the NPCs. Yeah, you could do that for fun, but as you say, as you found, it is going to limit your abilities, what you can build and stuff, so it's a bit of a shame. Someone in a house over there. I think it's one of the parents. Is that might be my missus, actually. It would be nice if you could do that. Just roleplay it. There's a log. I wish I could get that one back. If I go to upgrade the roof, will the log fall through, do you think? Firewood. 4 times firewood. Okay, let's max this out. And put some firewood into store just to keep people busy. Another question then. Upgrading the houses to make them better insulated. That obviously keeps people happy. We've seen it with the mood. And I think it keeps you warmer. But does it mean they use less fuel to warm the house? Chickens first. Pigs if I can get them first. But we'll go and see. It might send it flying. We might get some weird physics thing. I'll be looking forward to seeing what happens with that. We like physics bugs in these games. They're the best type. Right, there's 62 firewood in there, which should keep them happy for a while. We do have a lot of stuff going on, to be fair. Right, let's put the feathers. Yeah. And all the firewood. And all the sticks. And let's go and get that field of flax. Oh, I've just put all them logs and sticks in. I'm going to guarantee... Having said that, no. I was going to say I guarantee my hoe will break whilst I'm doing this, but I won't need to because Fred is hoeing up the field for me. So I'm just going to walk behind him. And who am I kidding? I haven't got time to wait for him. He's far too slow. There we go. You can't get better than a quick dig digger. Yeah, I think I might shift this field the next season. I'll just put it on the other side, away from all these bushes and shrubs. I mean, fields do have wild flowers and weeds and stuff growing through them, but just doesn't look right. They don't have... You shouldn't have bushes like that growing in them. Fred knows his hose. They use much less firewood. That's why you have all stone houses and got limestone upgraded. Ah, okay. Cool. Hey, new farming level. That's what we wanted. So we have 2 points to spend. Farming knowledge to speed this up. The careful farmer. And the farming master. That might be better now that I'm doing... Because I am going through some flipping stamina when I'm scything these fields down. So I'm going to have 1 point in that. Just to unlock something else. The skilled orchardsman. 10% more crops in the orchards. I can hold off on that. I think this is the important stuff. So I'll get the rest in farming knowledge. Carrot and stick. That's mounted stuff, which is no benefit. Farmer's trance. That'll be nice. I'm gonna get this farming knowledge maxed though, so. But it is beneficial for me to do this work myself, I think. For this reason. Go on, Fred, what are you gonna do? This looks like a horrible uneven field. This was the flax business, wasn't it? It is very cute and quaint as making these tiny little fields and thinking, you know, that's going to supply our village for the entire year and all through winter. When this is just a glorified vegetable plot, really, that you'd have in your back garden. It's nothing. I think I'll set Fred off to... What am I going to send him off to? Oh, when we get the pigs and chickens, he'll be probably on duty for them. And I'll do all this farming. As I quite enjoy it anyway. It's quite relaxing. You'd go broke on firewood with 22 houses if you didn't have all the insulation on. Well, that's good. So as I get more stone stuff put on. We've got the goose house unlocked. Now, geese. We have geese in the first field. The first village. I can get those. And we can put them in. If I get this in quick, I think there's just enough time for an emergency run to the local village to sell some stuff before night kicks in. I need to go and pay the taxes as well, but we should have quite a bit of stuff to sell. Come on, will this bag last? Will it last? I've got... Oh, just one more. The perfect amount. Right, we don't need to worry about that for a bit now then. That job's done. Look at them! Ah, oh, look at that. She's sat with her back to the fire, being ignored. I will sort that out. It's nice that they come and use this, actually. This is cool. That does look good. We'll sort that out, though. It looks so wrong. We want stuff to sell. So, I'm going to have to get a drink as well. Oh, there's a stream on the way, so that's fine. Let us take... Man, those stone knives go down so fast. We've got 6 left out of the 10 that we made. Load of buckets. That's fine. What can we sell then? Berry juice. We'll sell nicely. The poison goes. We keep the potions of healing. I'll keep the clay vials because we'll probably need to use them for potions at some point. We get rid of the daub. The remaining flaxseed is all good to sell. Plank stick, stone straw, wooden bowls, wooden vials. Far more of those than we need. They don't sell for anything, so that's not an issue. Then food. I'll have to take a big stack of food to sell. Huh. I thought I had more stuff to sell than this. Oh no, it's okay. We've obviously sold something that we've produced because... Oh, that was all the baskets and stuff, wasn't it? Go tomorrow to Rolnica for pigs and send your wife to pay... I can send the wife to pay the taxes. That is a good point. But I need to hand in the quest for Unigost anyway, so I need to go and see him about that. Otherwise, yes, that would have been a thing. Should I go and sell? No, I'll let them rot down. The cabbage industry is... It's about to come to a halt. I don't think I have a field of cabbages growing anywhere. I'll let them all rot. Have we got a load of good food? That will sell for a decent amount. Roasted meat is rotting. The rot is building up nicely. We have lots of stew. I'll take a few to sell. Hops and flour. The flour hasn't gone off, so that's great. This is my trading run then. It is not as fantastic as I thought. I guess when the crops come in, it'll be better. Am I going to get there in time? This is the big question. We'll have a lot of flax, so we can do a lot of thread and sell linen threaded stuff. Trousers, shirts, hats. That made a good amount of money. It's probably where we should focus things. Am I going the right way? This is a little bit dark out here. Okay. I can hear some chattering off in the woods over there. Due south. How much are pigs, Skunniker? Because if they're several thousand, then I'm not at the state to buy the damn things yet. Right then, who have we got? We're not doing quests. We don't have time to run around in the woods. For quests. Do we have... Is that an extraction? Extraction, farming. That is... She is good. Yes.
How can I help you?
I'm creating a new settlement. I'm looking for good people to come and join me. See you there. The worry is if all my females are extraction experts, then, and they all have babies, then all of a sudden I lose the ability to dig anything up.
Treating you?
Right, let's sell some stuff.
I've got it.
We shall sell the 7 poisons. Doesn't make as much money as I'd hoped that. That does okay. The stew. Yeah, the produced goods like the sewing stuff, that seems to be better. Think about 2,500 for pigs. Only need 1 to begin with. I'm hoping we can, like, they will breed. 780 for the flaxseed. Flaxseed is a good money maker. I've got 4.5 grand, so this is starting to look pretty good. I'm going to sell that one. 50% more health, or 50 more health rather. Oh, berry juice, that was 1 to go. Oh, I've still got the warm flipping clothes on, right? I need to take those off. Why have I got... Oh, I never sold the first shoes last time. She hasn't got enough money for them now. I've been carrying them around the whole time. Right, well, there's some cash there. That's nice. Actually, if we buy back... What did I come here for? Was it just to do the trading run? I don't need anything from her, do I? Farewell.
See you soon.
It's Aubert. It is Dagobert. Come here, Dagobert.
How is life treating you? Best.
I need the manure, sadly. Where's the manure? Only 50. That's not a lot. Right, rye. I've harvested a load of rye, so I don't really need to do this, but I'm going to buy 20 rye. Where's the oats? There's oat grain. I'm going to buy 20 and 20 so I can start making some animal feed. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yep, that one. And that one. Well, that's kind of unnecessarily slow. I'm holding down the key. Right, do that like that. And then you can buy 10 pairs of fur shoes. 9 pairs. That's okay. That works out quite well. But the sewing stuff from flax works out really well. Thank you, Tiger Faust, for the hydrate. Cheers. Is that everything I wanted to buy from here? We've ended up in profit of 5 grand, which is really nice. The weight is down. Okay, I think we're good to go back.
Have a good day.
I don't know how the pig breeding in this game works, so... Oh, hang on, we've got someone to manage now, haven't we? We've also... What did we unlock? We unlocked a goose house. Pigsty and a goose house, which has no schematics. So just general farming XP is working down nicely for that. Cool. Okay, it's heading in the right direction, for sure. Oh, we were going to manage this, wasn't we? Wasn't we? Some good English is that. Right, Ed Burger. Go into... We'll put him on her into one of the simple small houses. And on the jobs, we have 2 jobs, actually. We have an extra woodshed, which she would be good at, because she's got the extraction. I think that's what we needed at the moment. I surely don't need to assign someone to the hen house and the pigsty, do I? Because do I need 1 person per each of those buildings? You bought a male and females, and now they've got 3 piglets? Oh, well, so it does work like that then. Okay. Cheers. Anyway, we'll put her in the second woodshed, which is already degraded in the season since I built it. But anyway, you will be a lumberjack, because she's good at that. She's also good at farming other things. That's cool. Yeah, we've got her assigned for that. But you need to assign... Let's have a look at the... If I go to the barn... Let me go to the barn. If I put an empty slot in here... Well, let's assign her as that first for now. And she's going to be... Profession selection. There only is. There's barn worker or farmer, so it's not like that. Curses. Curses, right. No, go... Oh, hang on. Go back. Woodshed. Woodshed 1, woodshed 1. This can't be right, because I just put her into the barn, didn't I? So so you didn't get manure for a year because you didn't assign someone to the pigsty. Ah. So, wow, that's a lot. Hang on a second then. So, can you can't assign one person to more than one job, I'm assuming. South, north, east. I need to go. So I need 1 farmer for the hen house, 1 for the bloody goose house, and 1 for the pigsty. That's 3 people to look after 3 little things. Or am I missing something here and it doesn't actually work like that? I'm hoping it doesn't work like that, because that's not great. I've run into the middle of my village and I haven't seen it. Right, middle of the night. What are we going to put in? What are we going to do? We got this... Oh, I forgot to get watered. Might go and get a little bit of food, I think. There's a load of threshing to do in the barn. I am dirty. How does it know? Can it see through my camera? Right, food. We've got a lot of meat. A ridiculous amount of meat. Into the kitchen. And 20 roasted meat. Something nice and quick, as a quick snack to carry around. Need 1 person for pigs, and 1 for chickens, 1 for goose, and 1 for sheep, and so on. Oh, thanks, Skunika. Thanks. Okay. Considering the size of the things, well, okay. I mean, it abstracts a lot of things in this game, so we'll see. We'll see what sort of production level we get out of one of these buildings, but I think having like 1 person tending each building is a bit of an oversight on the game's part. You got 5 people now for animals. Mind you, I suppose it gives them things to do and a reason to expand the village, right? So it's maybe not as daft as it sounds. I suppose it all fits in with the game's mechanics. Rhesus Rule, so you think your game's different to mine, different vendors as you recall, and you don't have the same chest and broken wagon drops. That's good then. That is good, because I like a bit of randomness in the games where it varies. It gives you more of an excuse to come back and play the second time, doesn't it? Other than just wanting to build a different village. So hopefully the workers have different skills as well. That would be a nice nice touch. So my food and water is supposed to drain slower now than before. Let's hope that is the case. Into the barn. Where did all that rye go that I had? Is it on me? I think I stuck it in the barn, didn't I? We should have it in here. 402 rye. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Well, we'll take all that anyway. But also, I bought the animal feed. Oh, right, so that requires oat grain and rye grain and straw. Okay, that's fine then. Let's get on with this. This is going to take a little bit of time. Oat grain's going to be pretty quick. We'll do that fast. The YTS Kid. You're on late just in time for me to go to bed. Nice timing, eh? And thanks for 10 months of subs. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I am streaming a little bit later because I wanted to get started earlier today, but I got held up, so I didn't get through it. So I am here now instead, making use of the hours of darkness. This is going to be a long threshing session. 422 seconds. 7 minutes. Well, this should get us some farming XP, I hope. TGS 1000. 4 months of Prime subs. Hope you've had a good day, Mark. Well, it's just got better in the last 5 minutes. So thanks, guys. And thanks for all the subs and everything. The support. It is really helpful. It's really helpful at the moment as well because my work has quietened down just a little bit. Which is fine. My regular work goes through busy and quiet spells. Last summer was incredibly busy. It does seem to balance out. But, yes, I am having a very good day. Thank you very much. So I actually went to... it was to help a client out this morning. He's a musician and he records his own stuff in his own studio and does mixes and things. And that wasn't the thing I went to help out with. It was to help his computer over something not so interesting. But we got... he showed me around his studio and the microphones and recording gear. And as you guys know, I absolutely love my microphones. I absolutely love looking at professional level gear like this and the streaming mic that I use. I love playing with it. It's just, I won't say it's an obsession, but I have gear that is better than needs to be for the thing I'm doing with it because it's just fun to mess around with. And it was just awesome to talk to someone who knows about this sort of stuff and has the same difficulties with recording things that I've run into, same issues. Because not many people do this sort of job. It's just cool to share things like that. So yeah, my day's been good, thanks. Good lunch today, watched a bit of telly this afternoon, ready to warm up going onto the stream. Then got caught up with something, which is why I started streaming later than I would have liked, but still earlier than I'm scheduled to. And so we're carrying on with this because I want to get some farm animals in this place on the stream tonight. Like I kind of promised for the last 2 or 3 streams. It is. It's awesome to nerd out about things with someone you find that has a like interest. It is really good. I've got a passion for recording and microphones. I have, really. I don't know. So I started off, my first mic that I used for YouTube was a Snowball Ice USB. It cost about 40 quid. It wasn't too bad. It sounded worse because I used to just mount it on the desk down below me. And that's when I started to learn about reverb and stuff. Because as I would speak into it, you'd get a little bit of echo, reflection off the desk. And it made it sound a little bit unpleasant. And then I learned that mounting it on a stand in front of me, up off the desk, improved things. And then we improved the room with lots of sound reflective materials. And then we started improving mics. And it's just been like a learning curve. And the more I learn about it, the more interested I am in the whole thing. Trying to make it get as good as possible. Got to help you set up a basic analog mic that doesn't break the bank. I think most of the stuff on the market sucks or is overpriced. If you want analog stuff, XLR stuff, second-hand gear is easily come by on eBay or what other places you have in the US to get second-hand gear. And there's some really good stuff. Hey, Walter Cringe, nice to see you. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. I'm great, thanks. Having a great day. So yes, what would I recommend? If you really want, USB is a cheaper way to get into it, and with some of the some of the better USB mics that are still reasonably affordable, it's just an easy, simple way in. But if you like playing with analog gear, you'll want an interface like the Scarlett Solo. Actually, you can get away with cheaper things like that. Some of the cheaper mixer Behringer interfaces that are mixers as well will do the job quite nicely. You might get a little bit of hiss through them, but my first one was an Alesis Multimix, and people complained about the sort of the noise it produced. I never got any of that, so maybe I just got a good model. I don't know. Phenomenal Gaming, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. So they were about 50 quid new. And Behringer stuff, you can get stuff a bit cheaper than that, but Scarlet Solo's good. Scarlet 202i2 is excellent and one I would recommend. That's what I'm streaming with at the moment. I can't pick it up because it's got stuff connected to it. Let's have a look. And then for a microphone, second-hand Shure SM58, probably about $50 second-hand, I would guess. And it's not... It's like a stage mic, so it's not wonderful and ideal, but it will look good. What else have I... come on, folks. Someone must be in chat who's heard me shout out cheap microphones before. Recommend things. These brands all sound foreign. Hit me up on Discord, and I will post you some links and stuff. You'll have heard of Shure, though, for microphones. But second-hand for XLR stuff is a great way to go. But it depends on what you want to do. Like, is it for streaming? Is it just for recording? Is it for, like, vocals and singing and bands and stuff? They've all got different sort of properties that make them suitable for one job or another. But I think I've tried a lot of them in that price range. There's a Sennheiser E835, which is a nice... It is a really nice mic. A lot of my early YouTube videos are with that. Sounds a little bit bright for me, but it did the job. Cringe, you're playing Thief 2014 right now, and God, it's awful. Why did the old Thief games that came out 20 years ago be better? It's funny you mention that. I must have seen on Twitter or some post the other day somewhere, someone say exactly the same. That they were complaining that the newer Thief game was rubbish compared to the old ones. I've not played any of them, though. Past 2 years have taken you away from your nerdy things, and now there's only work and recovery to do it again. Look forward to having time and energy for that. Yeah, it's nice to get into something, and it's learning about it as much as anything else that I like. Learning these things and developing a skill and knowledge, and then that knowledge is useful to someone else at some point, and you can pass it on. It's pretty cool. So what do we get from that? We should have got a ton of straw. We'll have to figure out something nice to make out of straw to sell, because I have a lot more than I will ever need. We are going to need it for the rye grain. I haven't got a lot of oat grain, so we're going to make a little bit of animal feed here. And then the rye grain will go into storage until the oat harvest is done, I think. So this should get 20, which is going to take away 100 straw, which is nothing compared to the amount we produce, so... That's good.